Guys, my name is Nadeem and today chapter 12 just dropped, and in this video I want to showcase how I beat it. I want to beat 12-17 with a very free-to-play friendly team, and at the end of the video, after talking about the team, after talking about 12-17, I will showcase every single run without commentary, but in the description you can skip to whichever run you're interested in. Maybe you're interested in 12-5, maybe you're stuck in 12-7, and you can see how I beat those as well. I'll leave a timestamp in the description. So how did I beat 12-17? This is the team I used. Of course, Yui is very good for story mode in general. If you don't have her powered up, you at least want to get her to 3-star, because not only does she have the heal and she can deal damage because she's magical in terms of her damage, but she also has a physical defense buff, which is nice for your tanks. But more importantly, sometimes you'll have people that DPS the back line, and Yui actually has decent defense for a back liner, so she can actually take those hits, which is very, very good. So Yui in the back, very, very nice. My DPS of choice was Shiori. Of course, we got shards from her event. She's available in the story mode, and she's a 2-star, so I'm sure a lot of you guys got her, especially from the free summons of Misato. And I use her because she deals damage, but she also charges her TP very fast, and as my only DPS, I want someone who can deal good damage, so I chose Shiori. Now, if this is better with a magical team, then that's fine, but my only magical attacker is Carol, who's at level 60, only rank 7. All my other characters are rank 8 at the moment. Of course, we have Kokoro, because Kokoro, just the buffs she does are insane. So here she has an action speed and physical attack buff to all allies, but also her UB heals herself, and also gives increase in physical and magical attack to all allies, which is just nice because, as you can see, my DPS is pretty low, and the fact that sometimes it will hit the midline, and Kokoro, she can heal herself, which is also good. Of course, Nozomi 5-star, very nice from the dungeon, really love that feature. I 5-starred her, and she has a taunt, but Pecorine stands in front of her. So what ends up happening is that Pecorine takes damage until Nozomi builds up her ult, and when she does her Union Burst, she taunts them. So the damage is split, and then Yui heals them both up, which is just that's why I love Nozomi, especially when she's like the second tank. It works out really well. Of course, she can be the main tank, and it's also good. Of course, she has a heal, and everything about her is very nice. And finally, we have Pecorine. Now, Pecorine, what a great unit. Nothing special in terms of her kit, right? She has a booster magical defense. She also has more HP. But the thing is, she just takes the hit. She has good stats, nothing too fancy about her, and she can also heal up with her skill that also increases her magical defense. So all in all, Pecorine is just a very solid tank for story mode. I haven't struggled with her. Nozomi does help. Sometimes Nozomi is my only tank, but Pecorine, very, very solid choice, and I can't wait to 5-star her and review her in a later video. So let's showcase the run. But before that, I want to showcase the fact that we finally got our challenge battle rewards, which is very, very exciting. Shout out to Dramatica for carrying me to top 500. We got some nice rewards here, 3,500 gems and clan coins, so that's really, really exciting. So we're making our way up. We haven't summoned yet. I know other YouTubers definitely have more jewels than I, but I didn't spend any money and I didn't summon at all. So 80,000 jewels is a nice place to be sitting at. So let's talk about the run. As you can see, that's the team I was using, and yeah, we get into it. Now, this is at times 2 speed, so it's times 4 from the normal run. And dude, it's very simple. Build up, Shiori charges her own TP, and we deal damage as others tank for her, buff her, stuff like that. That's the main strategy, I guess. Of course, Pecorine, Nozomi, Kokoro can deal damage, and Yui surprisingly also can handle herself pretty well, especially if they're tanking on the magical defense, or sorry, on the physical defense. Well, Yui can deal damage that's magical, so she actually is also a decent source of damage in this team, which is also very interesting and very cool. But yeah, Pecorine doesn't deal that much damage, but it's still not bad. And Shiori, as you can see, she charges up and she buffs herself, so it ranks up. And over time, it ends up being pretty good. So finally, in the boss stage, this is my second time beating him because I didn't want all these conversations happening and stuff. So yeah, that's how I beat this stage. Just deal damage, grind him down. He deals damage, we heal up, and yeah. So Yui very clutch here, and he's not dealing too much damage because, well, it's story mode. It's not that challenging. I'm sure a lot of you guys are not struggling with this, but if anyone is, hopefully this team can help. Hopefully, just talking about these units give you an idea on why you should power them up or not. And yeah, he grinds us slowly, but with the heals of Yui, the heals of Kokoro, the heals of Nozomi, Yeah, as you can see, I was playing on auto, so my phone thought I wasn't even using the phone. So that's how we beat it, get our 3 stars. And yeah, that's that. If you guys want to check out any of the other runs, it's going to be left at the end. I won't talk over it, but it's going to be there so you can watch it. The only difference with all my runs is that instead of using Makoto, who I have, I decided not to because I'm sure a lot of you guys wouldn't have her. And I decided to use Mimi instead, who we got shards for recently, and she's a 2 star. So more people would have access to her. Maybe Pet Queen could work for some of those stages instead, but I needed to beat it a bit faster. And the only reason I don't do it for 12-17 is because Mimi will die because she takes too much damage. Pet Queen with Nozomi can tank that. So that being said, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this was helpful in any way, shape, or form. If I do manage to 3-star hard, 12 on hard, then I'll definitely showcase that as well. Also, look forward to a review on Nozomi and then a review on Monica. I just 5-starred them, so I just want to learn more about them, and then I'll do a review. Basic one, but it's going to be my first attempt at one. And as more content drops, hopefully I can do a revisit in the future. So yeah, enjoy the rest.